Now imagine this, because most of the people, the way I look at it, own these companies and shit, they're gonna be Republican. So you got to go to a job where you just protested or you trying to get a job,
Right.
and you for one thing and they for another. Then how is that supposed to work?
And they see what, like I said, they see it on your record, see what you were basically protesting. You're protesting against this, so you for that.
Right.
So I'm gonna have a problem. They already assuming they're gonna have a problem with you.
Because in my old job, they used to talk about it. They used to express it openly about who they voting for and how they feel about it. Just like even with the Confederate, there was a guy arguing me down, about that's their history. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like it's being stripped away. But I'm like, look at what part of history that it represents. I'm not saying that it should just be taken away because it needs to be known.
Right.
And so the same thing won't happen again. But at the end of the day, put it in the museum. It don't need to be on the streets, where you have the people that they were going against basically and wanting to keep down. They statues, the street names, all this stuff being uplifted and up here. Like, no, that stuff just needs to be. You can pack that shit up, put it in the museum.
Right.
And the people that deserve to have statues and actually did something to, move America forward and, for it to be a better place, those are the people that deserve statues and, street name, bridges name, all that other stuff.
Like I said, with that being said, at the end of the day, they got a guy in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Gary Chambers. He's running for Congress. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. He got his name. Why don't say he got his name? Because he's been, you know what I'm saying. He's been a big part of Black Lives Matter movement and all that. So you know what I'm saying. He got his name. His name became bigger once he got the school Lee High name, different name. Basically Robert E. Lee.
Right.
Everybody know who Robert E. Lee is. He was one of the, I'm saying, top people in the Confederacy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they had a school named after him, with mostly African American kids attending the school.
Right.
And in the neighborhood, it was like, what I'm saying, all like you say, the streets name, all of them was top Confederate people, or just weird names that basically, what I'm saying, that the Confederate support. And it was like, what I'm saying, and his main focus was like, if this gonna be a mainly black community, and what I'm saying, mainly black students, why is so much Confederacy, what I'm saying, being glorified in this area?
Right.
So like I said, he got the name changed. He got one of the people on the board to get removed because she basically showed that she didn't, what I'm saying, wasn't caring. And right now he running for Congress. I feel like, what I'm saying, that's a big, like I say, that's a big part and what we need to be focusing on, like voting. Like, what I'm saying, like basically like this year and voting, I feel like was a good turnout. Mm-hmm. A lot of African Americans saw how much power voting really do at the end of the day. Right. And not so much as like, what I'm saying, the main thing in voting is like basically knowing who you're voting for, getting the right people in, getting the right party in, because that's what a lot of black African Americans was clueless on.
Right.
They wasn't, what I'm saying, they ain't know, okay, what party do this, what party do that. Once you focus on that and see who is, what I'm saying, who is what, it's easier.
But that's the part we gotta figure out, you know what I'm saying? How to be able to get that picture, put in front of America to see that this is, you know what I'm saying, the pieces that are needed to make America great again. Well, to make it great, period. Because right. To me, I don't remember a time where it was
like
just
a Trump supporter in here, man.
Yeah, I ain't saying that. I'm talking about, with him saying what he was saying, talking about making America great. Nah, you want to make America great, you have to dig up and bring to light all of what you were just explaining and correct those wrongs. Like I'm saying, that's how you make America great.
Because people, like I say, and then like you say, and that's the big part of it. You want to make America great, you got to go dig up, like you said, basically starting from the root. You got to start from the root, how everything started. Right. Like you understand a lot of those laws that was in place, a lot of those, what I'm saying, what they call them. What it is. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I say laws, but basically laws, what I'm saying, laws that were created, the commandments, not the commandments, but
you talk amendments?
Yeah, the amendments. Like I say, a lot of those amendments are still like kind of kind of go against the African American race.
Right, and you could go back and look at some of the ones before they changed them. Like it's written. It's you. All you got to do is go and research.
Right.
I wish I could remember exactly how I came up on that information, but yeah, it's written. I seen it with my own eyes, so I just don't remember the resources I used to see it. But yeah, it's out there. Just go.
Like
go
you say,
research.
that's one thing we gotta educate, man.
Mhm. But we still come a long way, and I feel like with some of the things that they are doing, like stripping and banning Confederate
Yeah.
monuments and flags and shit, because that's like in Atlanta. They talking about before MLK Day, they need to take down them Confederate flags at the bottom of Stone Mountain. I think I forget, it's like six, it's anywhere from 3 to 6, I believe, but they out
But
there.
that's what they